Whew. No, I don't need a mic.
Okay.
Gotta use your coaching voice.
All right.
Um, First off, man, I gotta thank God first and foremost for this opportunity. Um, it is a wonderful feeling coming back home to the 336. I can't even explain to y'all really in words what it feels like for me to be back home in my home city, in my home school, the same one I walk the same walls, same halls, even some of the same familiar faces with teachers and coaches. I'm a Ben L. Smith alumni. My mom is alumni. My dad is alumni. My daughter, my sister are alumni. This place is special to me, so it's a little bit more than home. It's a little bit more than a coaching opportunity. This is a place for me to come back and really grow and pour into a place that was special to me that even led me to coaching in the first place. I said I was going to go on my speech, but I already kind of knew I wasn't. I knew I was going to kind of shy away from it. But first off, I just want to say thank you to a lot of important people. Dr. Marshall, Coach Lassiter, who's been like another father figure to me. He coached me in track my years here, so we have a long history. Pastor Clark for just trusting me and trusting that I could come in and get the job done as well. Coach Anthony Izzard, who is like a big uncle to me, big brother. I know y'all know him well. He stepped in this year and kind of kept everything together when you guys were going through some things. So that just speaks to his commitment to that forest green and gold, and his willingness to step in and make sure that things stay together. That's important to me, and I love him for that. And just the community. I see a bunch of faces that guys I went to school with, guys I came up with, guys I played with, and the people that's already reached out to me and supported and congratulated me on this opportunity. That means a lot to me. I thank y'all for that. Like I said, accepting this job is special. I believe this is the 60th anniversary season. Look, school's been around for quite a while. Our stadium named after Coach Manzi, he was the first head coach here, and then Fieldhouse after Coach Porter, two very instrumental people in this program, as well as then Coach McKee, who I came up under here, who I believe has the second highest winning percentage in school history behind Brewington, pretty sure. But Coach McKee was special to me, man. Before he passed away, he's who led me to coaching. Coach Taylor, who's here as well, led him to coaching, as well as a few other guys that's doing some amazing things in the community. So I want to make sure that I'm supporting and honoring their legacies that they left here before I could even think about coming back here. All right, so with the thank yous kind of out of the way, let's talk about some ball. All right, the real stuff. I've watched you guys. I followed you guys this season. I know about the talent and the potential that's in this room, and I want this to be a school of choice. All right, when we talk about school of choice, you know, we're talking about Dr. Marshall's vision academically for the school, Coach Lassiter's vision for athletics, and then my vision for football. The talent is already here, and I want to make sure that I'm grooming the guys that's in this building to be great young men. But as Dr. Marshall said, academics are important to me first and foremost. And then it's to build men of character, integrity, and make sure that I send you home better than when you came here. All right? So that's preparing you to be great husbands, brothers, fathers, and just contributors to your community. All right? That's my goal for you guys. The rest will take care of itself. And when I say the rest, I mean in your opportunities to play college ball. All right? If you commit to me the same way that our coaches and myself are going to commit to you, I will find you a place for you to play college ball if that's what you desire. If you desire just to go to school, I will find you a place for you to go to school. All right? One thing I always hold my head on, and I said this in the interview with Coach, as well as everyone else on the panel. We've had a 100% graduation rate, 100% college placement rate at the school that I'm leading. And I don't expect that number to change for years to come that I'm here. All right? So if you commit to me, I promise to make that commitment to you and to your families. All right? So as a kid that's kind of been in your situation, having multiple head coaches, I transferred to Smith during my sophomore year. I know what it's like when a new guy comes in and you're like, oh, he said the same thing as the last guy, or how long is he going to be around, or, you know, what is that going to look like for us? I'm not going to sit up here and make you a bunch of false promises. What I'm going to tell you is that no one's going to outwork me as your coach. No one's going to outwork our staff, and no one's going to commit to you the same way that we will in the next coming years. That's what I can promise you. And as I said, the X's and O's will take care of itself. I'll say this as well. We're going to look good. We're going to dominate in the classroom. We're going to dominate on the field. We're going to have fun doing it. The same swagger that I brought to Vance, which is now Chambers High School, bringing that same swag here, that same edge. We're going to have fun. We're going to look good. We're going to dominate social media as well. That's important to me. Marketing you guys, putting you in front of as many college coaches and opportunities that I can is my goal for you. All right, that's another commitment from me. And I just want to close, man, by saying, you know, God put a purpose over my life, and that was to coach and mentor young men and make you guys or have you guys prepared for the real world by being better men. Like I said, better husbands, fathers, and leaders in your community. All right, and when he called me, I knew I needed to come back here. All right, I stepped away from coaching last year to be an athletic director, and it was probably my most miserable time. I enjoyed being an AD, but I knew what my calling and what my purpose was. So having the opportunity to come back here and stand before you guys and people that's been involved in my life for years is special to me, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll sit down together collectively on January 4th when we have a players-only meeting. I'll meet with your parents on January 5th for my parents-only meeting. And January 9th, we're in the weight room getting to work. We're going to attack this off season. We're going to get bigger, faster, stronger, and tougher. And I say this in here, and I'm going to say it tomorrow night. I don't know what it's like to lose to Dutton. Never lost to them. Not when I was here in basketball, not when I was here in football. We ain't lose to them in track. And when they came down to the 704, we ain't lose to them then. So I don't know what that feeling is. So prepare that in your minds now, circle it on your calendars, because I don't know what it's like to lose to that team down there. I'm Southside, I'm Florida Street, I'm Smith Holmes, and we're going to take that to the field. All right? Be ready to rock with me.